Yeah. Start off with a little Who. Why not? All right. Well, man, today was another great day of sales. No complaints. Got a bunch of stuff going out. We're going to have to dip downstairs. I forgot to grab my Mercari order. And there was, I think, a hip order I forgot to grab as well. So, not a big deal. I can grab those in a little bit. This shouldn't take, I don't think this is going to be too long. Most of this stuff is pretty quick and easy. And a lot of the more complicated stuff got shipped out last night. So, hopefully this is going to be not too bad. And I can get some listing done today because I've fallen a little bit behind on this. And I need to get, like, my goal today is about 100 listings. But I set up, like yesterday, I spent all day doing photos of most of what I have left of the U.S. travel ephemera from the lot I bought at the beginning of the month. Got a little bit of that listed last night. I'm slowly starting to list my back stock of sewing patterns, which is, those are quick. It's just the separating out some of the cut from uncut can be a pain in the butt. But got about 12 listed last night. And, they're not high dollar items, but they're good, consistent long tail seller items. And, when I started my store, I had probably, 150 patterns, and I'm down to like 40 or 50. So, oops. I don't want to decline that. I want to accept it. Accept. So, yeah. Starting to put together the first few lots for the Who's Tom Cruise auction on November 7th. There's going to be some more on that later. Got a pretty light population here this morning. Let's see what else is going on YouTube. Who can we lurk?
Hey guys, how's it going? Dave,
This guy. Good morning, Pearl. Yeah, I don't know if you guys watch NC Picker, but man, I don't even. So he doesn't list anything. He just gives everything that he picks to his wife. That must be nice. That must be real nice. Like he had in his videos, like, I had to step in and start listing stuff. I'm like, well, you had to step in and start listing stuff? I'm like, what the holy hell do you do? You just buy? That's your job? Buy? That's not being a you buy and you ship, I guess, is what he does. Listen, you're not a reseller unless you're doing the whole job. You're a part-time picker and shipper. I'm baffled by the number of subs that channel has. It's that daily fake drama. Blowing every little thing out of proportion so it gets views. Well, that's going first class. All right. I can't do that. I will clickbait the living hell out of a title, but it's never serious. I'm doing it to make fun of everything. Or make the clickbaity thumb. I do it because I think it's entertaining. Oh, it's Friday, right? What's going on today? We got very few people in the chat. eBay has been slow AF. What's up, Popeye's Postcards? Oh, you're all at the York Postcard Show. Right. Find anything good yet? I mean, that's, I'm going to avoid such hyperbole as to call him the worst reseller. There's somebody else. There's somebody else who I think really holds that title. But I can understand the sentiment. Oh, nice, Popeye. Well, thanks for joining in. I hope it's all good. You want to come in and go live from the show? You're obviously, you don't have to do it, but I can post the link here. Show us all what we're missing. Obviously, no, you like have your fun, find amazing stuff. Okay, I put the links pinned, and I'll try to pay attention. Because I mean, I think a lot of the people here in the chat have never actually been or seen a postcard show, except for the people who are already there. Have you met any of the other viewers in real life? I'm sorry, I should stop talking directly to you, but I'll ask you when you come on. I just get excited. That's all. Hey, Amy, what's going on? We're about to see what a postcard show looks like. Can you believe it? Hello, Buster Wiley. How are you doing today? Are you going to jump up on my lap? Come on. Hi. Buster has a habit of plucking his sister's whiskers. Not sure why it happens. It doesn't happen all the time. It only happens every now and then. But yesterday, I found one of his sister's plucked whiskers on the couch. Why are you plucking whiskers? Morning, Cameron. Why are you looking? Buster Wiley. You're such a weirdo. You're a weirdo. Where's your toy? All right. That's all of our standard envelope postcards. Oh, here he goes.
Hey,
Hey, what's
trying
up?
to figure out if I can turn the camera around here.
Oh, I don't think you can. I think
Uh,
yeah, I've had this issue before myself.
well, here you don't want to look at my mug, so I'll turn the camera around here. How's that?
Oh, that looks great. That worked.
Let me try to get back in the corner here. I'm not on Wi-Fi.
Wow, that place is huge.
So yeah, there's 75 dealers here.
Nice. And a full house.
Yeah, probably, I don't know, a couple hundred.
Yeah. Did you has anybody from the chat tracked you down yet? I know there's probably a few people out there.
I haven't seen anybody yet. But yeah, I'll walk around here. I was just over at this booth right there. I like cherry picking his stuff. But
Here, let me gonna put you full screen.
so you just come and you sit your butt down and start looking through carts. Here, I saw these specifically for you, Matt. You there?
I'm here. Yeah.
But I was just in this box, $1 real photos. Picked out some good ones from here. But there's literally millions and millions of cards here. I want to take you up to there's some really nice cards up here. It's stuff that you would just go gaga over if you found it in the wild.
Oh. I'm trying to get this so I can.
Well, I mean, I know it's watching this.
It's stuff like this. I don't know if you can see or.
Oh yeah, look at
that. Like I said, I'm not on Wi-Fi. Excuse me.
All good.
But yeah, if you found this stuff in a quarter box or in any box, it'd be really nice.
So much stuff. Wow.
This is stuff you see in the books.
Yeah, I can see some of the like artist signed stuff for sure. I've seen some of that, yeah, in the like postcard encyclopedia and that really nice artist signed stuff. Which is weird. It doesn't sell well on eBay. Like, some of it does, but yeah, those those look like bookmarks. Really nice.
Yeah. But I don't know what the prices are on this. So, $20 trade card. But since I can't see the chat, if anybody has any questions,
I'll read them off if anybody has questions.
I'm not sure if that's. Sometimes there's a real hair up there, but I don't think those are. And those are installment cards.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah, I've only run into a few of those, but always just singled out.
But Yeah, some of those cards are just gorgeous.
Wow, yeah. Wow, there's some
I was
really,
looking.
this place is, man, I'd be going like full on honey badger there. As I'm sure you are.
Yeah, I'll never get through it all. I was trying to look for Mike Blood, Mike in Greensboro, but oh, there he is right there. But yeah, look at these dollar boxes. There's a quarter box guy who didn't show up this year. So yeah, here's Mike. He usually has dollar boxes.
Wow.
So here's just another view.
That's awesome. All right. Anybody have any questions in the chat? I don't want to take up too much of Popeye's hunting time.
It's definitely worth the trip.
Yeah, I can. Yeah, I'd be. That looks awesome. I will make sure I'm there next year.
Yeah, like I said, next year do the the New York City Metropolitan Postcard Club is the week before, so that was just last week.
Yeah.
And then you got York this week, and then the following next weekend, Thanksgiving weekend, the Lancaster, Pennsylvania show. So you get 3 big postcard shows in 2 weeks worth of time, really.
Buckstop here wants to know what's the attendance fee.
It was $5 for both days.
Wow.
So this goes on again. Today it was 9 to 6, and tomorrow it's 9 to 5.
Okay. Nice.
Oh. So it's really reasonable, and I've already, one card that I bought today will bring that in and then some.
Oh, of course. Yeah. Wow. All right. Well,
So we'll say hi to Mike in Greensboro here.
Okay.
Mike, how you been? You mind you're on YouTube right now? Well, I'm not on YouTube anymore, but I'm with a guy. His name's Jackass Retro on YouTube. Yeah, he does all the. Since I don't do YouTube postcard videos anymore, he does that.
Which is
So
a damn shame, by the way.
yeah, Bill, right?
Bill Burton.
This is Bill Burton. This is Jackass Retro. I think I told you about him. This is the Bill Burton. He runs the postcardhistory.net.
Oh yeah.
So this is Bill.
Hi, Bill.
I'm trying to get more interest since I gave up YouTube. Jackass Retro's taken over.
Oh, is that who's doing it?
Yeah.
Well,
So-
I'm not. I mean, I'm just a guy.
So you're in another world where you're looking for what? You doing this as a YouTube venture? Or?
Well, he's doing YouTube. I'm just coming in live from York because he's never been to a postcard show.
Doing this live.
Yeah.
Oh, that's terrific.
And there's other people that are in his chat who've never ever been to a postcard show either. So that was one of the reasons I started my channel, was try to get more people to come to YouTube or to postcard shows.
Show him this.
Oh yeah, we he has a link. Everybody getting that?
Yep.
He has this linked in his YouTube videos.
Oh, does he? Oh, that's
Yeah.
very nice of him.
Every 2 weeks or twice a week, right, Matt?
Twice a week.
Twice a week, Matt does what sold videos.
Oh, he's the what sold guy.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah. He took over. He took over from what I was doing. Him and there's another guy, Mark from SM Postcards. He does.
Doing the what sold stuff is brutal. I don't know how you do it. I mean, that's a lot of work.
Yeah. He puts in. What do you have? Two videos a week, right, Matt? About a half hour each.
Wow.
And he goes through every postcard that he sells on eBay.
Oh, his own stuff.
His own
Oh,
stuff.
I was going to say, if he's trying to do an eBay version, that'd be really crazy.
Yeah.
A lot of work.
He does eBay hit postcard, right, Matt? And
Yep.
You're not
And
selling postcards anywhere else, are you?
I don't. Not yet. No.
Or not Del Camp. No, he's not on Del Camp.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's pretty much it then. Hit the next day.
Yeah, yeah. I started selling on Del Camp since eBay screwed up their eBay. Have you been on eBay recently when they got rid of all categories?
eBay disaster, yes. I don't know why.
Yeah, I bet we could poll every person in here who's ever called postcards topographical or non-topographical,
Yes.
and no one's going to say, "Oh yes, I sort all my
I thought
postcards."
that was a good idea. Yeah, right.
Yeah,
No,
idiots.
It is very difficult now to find stuff, and maybe I'll adjust, but ultimately the categorization of this thing.
You're okay with this, by the way. I didn't ask permission to
don't care.
have you live.
Live is good, dead is not as good.
Yeah, that's it.
But yeah, trying to find, I search for different things. But let's say I'm looking for a factory that made chocolate in Vermont. All right, is that a topical
Right,
or is that not?
right.
I'll be damned if I don't know. So now what I have to do is put in two searches. Whereas before, if I just put in Vermont, White River Junction, which is a small town where the factory was, I'd have everything right at my fingertips. I don't know why they did this.
I don't know.
It can't possibly be because they don't have enough room on their servers.
Right.
So what's the logic?
I don't know. They didn't talk to any postcard people. That's for
Well,
That's for sure.
interestingly enough, Jeremy Rowe, you know him?
no, I don't know him.
Jeremy is a really big deal real photo guy.
Okay.
He's got 2 or 3 pages on Facebook. And when this whole thing blew up about a month ago, he posted and said, I used to be on their advisory board for Postcards.
Hmm.
Who knew?
Right.
But he said they didn't talk to me about this.
They didn't talk to anybody.
Well, maybe they didn't talk to him, but they talked to some other people.
Probably a sports card guy or something like that.
I don't know. It didn't make a lot of sense. It would be nice if they'd roll it back to the old way, but
Yeah,
I
they
bet you
won't.
won't.
Or at least the item specifics make it, instead of post-war or pre-war, do the cat, because that's what there's no white border, there's no undivided back. It's now like pre-war, post-war, interwar, and instead of postally used or unused, it's what is it, Matt? Is it circulated or
It's
not?
circulated or uncirculated. They started bringing the right stuff back though.
Happily enough, I don't go through that stuff. I just
Oh,
go to the
it's-
subject.
It's a mess.
But it's really too bad.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and
You're a
walk
good
Matt
man.
around.
Thank you for doing this.
Yeah.
Thank
Talk to-
you.
Talk to Jackass Retro. His name's Matt, but his
Right.
channel's Jackass Retro. And there's another guy, SM Postcard Mark, who does a lot of in-depth.
I just see
Can
people
I add
pricing.
you away so you can sell something? Is that what you're trying to say?
Sorry, Mike. I'll be back to talk to you later.
John, I want to say hello. Brian.
So
Oh, hey, here we go. Let's move down here.
Sure.
Here's Brian.
hey,
Oh,
I
Brian.
heard your voice, so I had to.
Yeah, we'll move out of Mike's way here. So Matt had asked Brian if anybody from the chat has come in.
I'm here.
There's
Yeah,
It's a
Brian.
rocking good time.
Anything yet?
The average age is nearly dead.
Yeah, yeah. At 52, I'm maybe the youngest person here. Oh no, I just turned 53. Brian, you're taller than I envisioned.
Oh yeah.
Huh? Did you you guys have Matt? Did anybody else have any questions?
Just the average age of a postcard collector, which you just answered.
Yeah, I think mid 60s, maybe. I don't know, something like that.
Do you guys want to show
very
anything that you found?
I just got some quarter box stuff.
Okay.
Nothing real exciting, but some Adirondack mountain stuff. So, you buy anything yet?
Yeah, a little bit. Just some celebrity stuff. Nothing
Okay.
too earth shattering. A Charlie Chaplin card that I like.
Okay. Nice. So,
I don't want to keep you guys from your hunt, so maybe check back in with us tomorrow and let us know how day one went.
yeah, I'll be back here. Well, I don't know. I always say I'm going to come back the second day, but this place kicks my ass after one day.
Okay.
So we'll see how it goes, but I'll at least be in the chat tomorrow, one way or the other.
Nice. Well, thank you so much for popping in and showing us around, and you guys have a blast.
Yeah, look at all these, man. Look at all these cars, Matt.
Wow.
Look what you're missing out on.
I did speak to a woman who sold recently 1 million postcards.
Wow.
And showed me the picture of the truck loaded up.
I don't even know what. It's probably real cheap. Penny a card.
$40,000.
Oh, okay. That's not bad.
There was, I know.
Drove it from, I think, Illinois to California for the model.
Huh.
I heard.
Wow.
I know about that. That was the $1 Million Peddlers. Had a line on that one.
Oh, okay.
I contacted them to get in contact, but the person never contacted me. So I'm assuming that they already had the sale lined up.
Wow.
I also think that $40,000 would drop on 1 million postcards.
Yeah, I just found out that in March, Mary Martin, that's her. I don't know if you can see the walking across the back wall back there.
Okay.
That's Mary Martin. So she runs the shows and probably the biggest postcard dealer in the U.S. She's going to have an auction sometime in March. There's supposedly a collector out of Buffalo that had passed away, and it's like 900,000 cards, and it's all, I guess, primo stuff. So sometime in March there'll be a big auction back in Havre Grace, Maryland. So. Okay, man, I'm going to talk to Brian here for a little bit. And,
okay, thank you guys. You guys have an awesome time.
Okay, see y'all later. Bye.
Well, that was cool. Oh, okay, Buster. I got to work. Awesome. Well, it couldn't have happened on a better day, too, because I got a pretty light shipping day, and so we had time for it. And Cameron, you're still there. Yes. For sure. Go next year. I mean, that was a lot of postcards, man. I would be like the quarter bin warrior in there, probably like Popeye is. All right. Got some first class. My legs asleep. I mean, looks like a lot of fun. And, you know, the other thing is that area has so many flea markets. Like, you could go and do one day of postcard, the next day of flea market. And, yeah. I was going to try to at least get a piece of it. Like, it would basically be the last buy of postcards I'd ever have to do. Come on. Man, eBay's just been so fucky lately. I can imagine a million postcards, I think. It looks like a lot of postcards. Yeah, so that booth he was at, that Mike guy, Mike from Greensboro, is at one point was the largest postcard seller on eBay. And according to the listing quality report, I'm in the top 20. I don't know how much if I believe that. Or the accuracy of that data. Because I've definitely found at least 20 who are way above me. Rona. Speaking of which, I gotta go. I'm getting my booster shot today. Yeah. I agree with this too. As I'm about to redo that whole postcard area. Postcards are about to get a dedicated wall in my inventory. It's about to get completely redone. Once I can sell through that clothing enough, which is, it's getting close. Huzzah. Yeah, that's my wire shelves. Believe me, I swear, every single time I put up new shelves, I always have to redo them at least twice. Buster Wiley. What? 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 Where's your toy? Where's your toy? All right, come on. Did anybody notice anything funny about that guy from the Postcard History website? Ding, ding, ding. And I mean, I don't know if there's, I don't know what the rules are in the Pennsylvania. Yeah. Notice that. I noticed all of that as well. You guys got good eyes. People at the Postcard Show just hanging out, maskless, all making out with each other. Super spreader event. I'm not judging. I'm not judging. I'm sure they all have their booster shots. I got one that's wide enough. We can probably, that's probably wide enough, I think. Is this one? Can we do this one? Not wide enough. What if we do this? No, still not. Why don't I just cut a piece that is what I want? That makes a lot more sense. I have the cardboard. I might as well. And we're going to need another one. Longer. So, might as well get that one done too. We're getting pretty close to done. Well, there's a few things I need to go pull. That shouldn't take very long. Print failed. Try again. All right, let's try it again. Come here. Buster. You just want to say hi? No? Okay. I did just totally cough on that package. Well, I didn't cough on it, but near it. All right, buddy. Maybe you get back to work. I'm almost going to be done. Okay. Let's go bug your sister. How about that? Pennsylvania's State Forest and Parks map. This thing's pretty darn big. It's from the 1940s, or 1930 rather. Pretty cool. This came from that recent ephemera buy. Somebody, the only other person who had one up, had it up for like almost $300, which the sales history on this thing does not support. This was given out free by the Pennsylvania Parks and Water Department. So they're out there, right? They're not super rare or anything. Listed mine last night, sold last night for $12.95 plus shipping. And obviously mine has a few condition issues. So I am very much happy with that sale. Oh, and I sold a sewing pattern from last night. Nice. Nice. So the vast majority of virus is, especially coronavirus, is not transmitted on surfaces and is dead within 24 to 48 hours. Pardon me, that's 72 hours. Don't want to give the wrong information here. And that's in an indoor environment too. So what do you want, Buster? Oh, you brought your toy. I see. But I mean, thank goodness the priority mail isn't taking any shorter than 3 days on anything, or I'd be screwed. Sold a John Deere hat. Just kidding. $6 plus ship. Offer sent to watchers, I think. And it took forever for it to sell at that price. So it's a Carrie Francis. The algo does not recognize me as a John Deere or cap seller, clearly. Where is it? Where's the toy go? It's over there. Dude, come on. Okay, and then Xbox Trophy Hunter 2007. All right, fine. Yeah, not going to get anything out of that. All right. Six. Sold for $6.95 plus shipping. You weren't being a butthead. Come here. Okay, let me grab that pattern. B6639. All right. Then we got a Mercari order and a hip order, I believe. Right. Yep. One Mercari order, one hip. Where is it? What? Where'd you put it? All right. Well, let's head downstairs. What am I going to look for here? Selling dashboard. $39.14. All right. See you downstairs. I don't know the answer to that. What's up, Justin? I've got I've got this one. Speaking of old video games, sealed, big box, hasn't sold yet. I'm thinking I might send it in to get graded, but it's one of these. And then I also got this one, this one isn't gradable. It's got a boo-boo here. All right. Look at the 39. It's down here. Oh, that's the first part of it. That's the second part of it. That was easy. Pretty sure that was it, right? Mercari. That's it. And what's our hip order? All right, that's it. See you back upstairs. How long have I been doing this? Well, I started the stream at a little after 8 this morning. I know that's not what you meant, Barbara. I opened my store January 1st. Like I really started like listing heavily and like trying to build my store right about January 3rd, 2018. 18, 19. No, that's not correct. January 1st, 2019 was when I really started selling. Before that, I shared a store for about a year and a half with my ex. So since, I don't know, midway to 2017. Yeah. So one of the Chrome cards, it'll be on my what sold. I sold a Chrome postcard Texas for $45. Wait, $35. Could have probably gotten more. I did it like a flash sale on some postcards yesterday. So like starting at like 6 p.m. and it'll run to tonight at midnight. My only problem with sales though is it's like an invitation for lowballers a lot of times because they start showing up and sending you lowball offers on stuff that's already on sale. It's like, you greedy Fs. You know what I'm going to do? I'll be back in just 2 seconds here. I have so many poly bags. I got a ton of shipping material when I bought out that eBay store. And I mean, I don't know. I probably have 5,000 poly bags. So since I'm selling a bunch of stuff on Mercari now, I need to use some non-branded. All right, well, it's going PFRE anyways. Or do I care? All right, we got one left to go. One down and one to go. Another town, one more show. Okay. Confirm shipment. Yes, I shipped it. Done. All right. No. Man. I gotta say, it's nice to not be shipping for 3 hours or 4 hours today. Castles, mountains, street views. Yes. I'm gonna be doing so the plans right now. First is going to be know your eras. 2 is going to be research. 3 is going to be titles and keywords. Then probably something along the lines of themes and subjects. I saw your comment, Kane. I responded. A couple of people responded. I think, was it Julie responded? What I would say, check. Well, 1, there's a postcard show going right now, so there's that. 2, check your item specifics. 3, make sure you're promoted. That should help. 4, end and relist. Adjust your prices, change your prices, start a sale. all of the things. Try a little of everything. That's the only thing I can tell you. I don't know if I haven't really taken a dive in, but the other thing you can do is list more postcards. How many do you have listed? See you, Cameron. I'm done here pretty much. I'm going to get listing here in a minute. Kane, how many postcards you got listed? Rona. $10? Okay. My recommendation would be list more postcards. Probably because anybody who's interested in the 10 that you have up has probably seen them right now. One thing you've got to understand about postcards is they are long tail items. I have postcards that have been up for, usually when you list some, you're gonna sell a bunch right away. But not everyone is going to sell right away. I have, can you all raise your inflation, scarcity, emerging market? No. When you list a bunch, you're going to sell a bunch right away, always. But you've got to give it time for people who are looking for what you want, or what they want, time to find it. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. List more postcards. Check your keywords. Hey, what's up, Tom Cruise? Kane, what's your eBay store? Okay. So, do you mind if I put something on screen here, Kane? From your store? Do you mind? Okay. So this is the first postcard that came up when I looked. So you have this listed as real photo postcard, Amish Dutch, Pennsylvania women, 1950s. First thing, this isn't a real photo postcard. This is a Chrome era postcard. It's a nice photographic image, but it's Chrome. And the Chrome has to do with, think Kodachrome. It has to do with the printing and photographic process, but a real photo postcard is going to be on actual photographic paper. And it will usually say real photo. It is a plastic chrome card. Mark did a whole thing on that recently. So first of all, Pennsylvania's Dutch stuff for postcards is, in my experience, a slow mover. Second, a postcard collector who sees this marked as a real photo postcard is just going to move along, because it's not, and they know that. I would put like Pan American World Airways. This is a good one. This is a nice card. Your price is right. Take out vintage. Okay. I would put 1948. Lighthouse couple postcard. All the rest of this stuff is good keywords. Don't worry about postmarked. You can take that out. You don't need that. You could put instead advertising. Pan American Airline advertising would probably be good. So I would say, like, lighthouse couple, and put postcard at the end, right? Everyone knows they're looking for postcards. You don't need to put that's the least important word in your entire title, right? Put it at the end. Flatiron Building, New York. Okay, so here's the thing. $910 results for Flatiron Building, New York. If I zero it down to postcard, 531 postcards of the Flatiron Building in New York. You've got one of them. The number that have sold. Oh, sorry. That's hit the wrong number of that are sold. 69. That's less than a 10% sell through over a 90-day time frame. All right. So you got to expect that one to take a while, right? Your price is probably fine on it. And here's another one, Washington Monument. Guarantee same thing. Copyright is one word. You don't need to worry about that. Just put the year in there. Your indicate the era. So this is an undivided back era. Good news for you. There will be some content on this channel coming out later today on this exact thing. Your price is probably good. I'd take off the make offer. You don't want to mess around with somebody who's going to make an offer on a $5 item. Coquihalla Pass, I think. Where is Coquihalla Pass, first of all? British Columbia. There we go. Your postcard makes no reference of British Columbia, but you're under topographical postcards. I would take out vintage again. Put postcard at the end. Put Kettle Valley Railroad, RR. Then Coquihalla Pass, British Columbia, Canada. This is a real photo postcard, it appears. Yes, this is a real photo postcard. Oh. So your Trestle Bridge, all good. These are all good recommendations from the chat as well. So your Chrome postcard is marked as a real photo, but your real photo is not marked as a real photo. Yeah, Trestle Bridge, definitely good. This card will sell. I think you could probably raise your price to $14.95, make offer. Change up your keywords. Take out vintage. So this is going to be a divided back era. So you could put 1910s DB for divided back. We know it's a divided back because there's a division down the back. It also would probably help if you cropped these a little bit. Just take out some of this negative space. You got a lot of negative space here. You could also do download this, right click and save image, and then upload it, and then cut out like this part right in the back and make that a square around these people sitting on the back porch of the Olympian, and use that as your main photo. Man, all those other channels charge you for this kind of stuff. I mean, you've got the right idea. Don't get me wrong. Railroads, you're listing the right kind of stuff for the most part. This one will sell. Make sure you're using Depot, Railroad Station, New York, New Hampshire, and something railroad company. That's a lot of RR. Oh, you got it there. Take out vintage. Put in 1906 UDB for undivided back. If a card is posted, I never mention it in my subject line, but if it's unposted, I'll put UNP or unused or both. Pennsylvania Train Railroad, Shemmett Line, Betsy Ross Railroad, RPC. This is not a real photo postcard. This is a Chrome. Again, the difference between a Chrome and a real photo. These are all real photos. You can usually tell the real photos. This one, actually, you can't tell because they didn't show the back of the card. But there's usually a indication within the stamp box. So usually this is more or less what most real photo postcards look like on the back, right? Sometimes they're going to be stamped, but the stamp box usually has something like this, and it usually has this postcard here. There's a link in my descriptions to Plale's real photo postcards, and it's helpful with real photo postcard identification. But if you hold this postcard, since you have it, you can hold it and feel it and see it. And see how it feels differently than the cardboard that this is printed on, right? This is just a standard Chrome postcard, right? it's going to feel thin, cardboardy. Whereas these are going to feel like slick, like a photograph, like an actual photograph. So, the other thing you can always do is look at these through a magnifying glass, right? And if you zoom in and look really close on these, you're going to see on any of these printed ones, you're going to see little dots, which is the little dots from the printing process. You're going to see it on this one. You'll see it on this one. Like, we may even be able to like get way the heck in there. Let's see if we can do a snip. It's a little too, can't get quite the let's see here if I do depot. All right, let's see if we can do this. Okay, then we're going to go. Oh, thank you, Kane. You don't have to do that. All right, so let's take a look. There's your scan. It's a little too pixelated, but you can actually kind of get a little bit of an idea. It looks different than the photograph, right? It's not as crisp. It's not as clear. Even on the chromes, if you get really zoomed in, you're going to be able to see the little dots. No dots, real photo. Although look, there's a horse. I see a horse. What else we got here? Selling some Cracker Jacks. Yeah, it's a cool card. This will sell for sure, 100%. But you got to give it time. This one for sure has the dots, right? Yeah, and Don brings up, listen, man, this is part of the learning process, right? I went through it. Everyone goes through it, right? You have to be patient with it. It's like learning anything else new. You're going to make mistakes, but you're going to learn from the mistakes. Hopefully help you here. Hopefully the videos will help as well. In some of the in keywords, your keywords are actually not too bad at all. So the cards won't always say real photo, and scanners definitely help. All right. If there's other questions, I'm happy to answer them. Otherwise, I'm gonna get off to getting some listing done today. And Buster is currently balanced on my knee. Yep. Jake's got a good, this is true as well. Little details can sometimes be big money. All right. Thank you, Barbara. So thank you everybody for joining in. Always nice to have this. What's the meaning of life? It's the number 42, I believe. Comics. Not a comics guy. Garrett, thank you though. Probably, I would guess probably still going to be hip. Best offers? No, not. I don't do best offers on anything under $15. All right, everybody. I hope you have a great day. I will be back tomorrow, so I gotta ship every day, especially in Q4. So hope everybody has a great day. We'll catch you tomorrow. Take it easy. Bye.